Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Here's another seamless pattern that's really pretty easy. There's what you're going to go after right there. So we're just going to make one. And if you want to take a screenshot of that, I'll zoom in here and you can pause the video and take a screenshot. That's what you need. All you need to do, I'm going to take an ellipse first. And I'm going to hit P to put it in the center of the page. I'm going to make that ellipse 36 points. Then I'm going to go to Object and convert the outline to an object. And I'm going to left click, right click. Now I want to take a square, doesn't matter what size, holding down, get the shape tool. And with this right here selected, which is your scallop corners, don't hold down anything and just do it. But no, must have the rounded corners. This is going to make a scallop. Now you don't want them touching. So you want to back off just a little bit. That might be still a little bit wide, but that's fine. We're going to hit P, and I'm going to make it 36 points. And I'm going to go to Object and convert the outline to an object. And I'm going to left click, right click. Now I need to make it a little bit bigger to have it inside that circle. So you can make the circle smaller, but or the inside. So with your two-point arrow, hold down your shift key and it'll grow from the inside. Now I'm going to go ahead and select everything and I'm going to go ahead and weld it. So there's our basic shape. Now we want to take a square and I'm going to hit P to put it in the center of the page. Then holding down the control button, I'm going to put it basically in the middle of that circle. I am going to turn that into a 36 point line. And go up to Object, convert the outline to an object, and I'm going to left click, right click. You know what? That looks a little thick. Let's make that a little thinner. So let's make it just 24 points. I'm going to go to Object, convert the outline to an object. And the reason I'm doing that, because later on I can make it any size I want. If I keep it aligned and don't have it scale with Object, it will mess up. Control D, alternate C to have it rotate from the center. And I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. Control D, Control D. Now I'm going to select all this and I'm going to weld it. So we get that shape. Several trains of thought of how to make this, like on mine, my side ones are doubly big. So they're kind of a rectangle, which is fine. So we're going to take this. We're going to take a rectangle and hold down the control button and then hit P. Get the two-sided arrow, hold down the shift key, and I'm going to go like right to there. Now I'm going to select both items, two objects selected, and I'm going to intersect it. And what that did, that gave me this. Now I'm going to take this, I'm going to reduce it in size to 3 inches. And see, if I would have done that, if it would have been a line, they'd be too big. Now this is 3 inches, but I want them to overlap a little bit. So I'm only going to nudge them over 2.99. So let's take this and Control D and hit the arrow key, Control D, Control D. Same thing, hit the plus key, Control D, Control D. Then these lines are overlapping just a hair, as you can see, so they'll weld really good. And we're going to take it and weld them, and you're done. Then you can make it any color you want. You can take the Smart Fill tool, fill it in with yellow. It's going to take just a second. Take away the outline, make it, well, you can't really do that when you're Smart Filling. Doesn't really matter in this case. We're going to turn it black. So there's your outline. We can take it away. And then we could take this and put the black box around it. Go up to Object, Order, back a page. And there you have a pretty nice seamless pattern. A background for a background or really anything. And you could, if you wanted to, you could cut those parts off and there's a lot. Well, let's just do something real quick. You can't find the center of this space, but if you take your Smart Fill tool and use a different color, and fill in that and that. Those two items are centerable. So I'm going to take it and go right from the center and go down here to right to the center. You've got to get rid of the blue. And then we're going to take this and intersect that. So now you have a totally different look. Maybe cooler or maybe not as cool. It's, you know, you still got a little bit of barbs, and I could have done a better job of putting it there, but that's pretty cool. So that's what you're going to end up with. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.